camps are for a particular religion, be it a denomination of Christianity or Judaism. Some are based on similar hobby interests, like snowboarding or Boy Scouting. Others are simply for kids who don't have anything else to do in the summer. But Holt Camp is unique, as I said. It is only for international adoptees aged 9 through 16, primarily from Korea or China. And it's the only camp of its kind in the world. Campers at Holt Camp do normal camp things, canoeing, rock climbing, archery, campfires, but the pillars of the camp are the community of adoptees created and the adoption, race, and identity sessions that take place for 2 hours each day. At these sessions, campers can talk in a group of their peers about being adopted and what it means to them. These conversations are some of the first times these campers express their feelings with a group of others with similar experiences, since they were generally adopted as infants of only several months old. I ran the camp at each of the 4 week-long sites in Oregon, California, Nebraska, and Pennsylvania, and my job was to lead the camp every day and make sure that the 100 campers and 20 staff members were safe and having fun. It took up my whole summer, but it was undoubtedly worth my time. It's sure to be one of the hottest Christmas time gifts, and it's not too early to think about pre-ordering a Nintendo Wii if you want it in time. This is Michael Tessier from Tech with Tessier, and if you don't know already, the Nintendo Wii is the next generation or next-gen console from Nintendo, who confirmed its launch date last week. It's come a long way from the original NES and Nintendo 64, and this console features an interactive controller that responds to your hand motions. So, for example, the controller in your hand will exactly simulate a sword on the screen, a golf club, or it'll control an airplane in World War I combat. The idea is to make an easy and intuitive controller to invite typically non-gamer types into the genre. This includes females and baby boomers that have otherwise not gotten into video games. Last year's shortage of the Xbox 360, Microsoft's next-gen console, left about 2/3 of all pre-orders unfulfilled. Retail stores have gotten smart. They are no longer offering online pre-orders for the Nintendo Wii. Instead, they will only offer in-store pre-orders. So if you want one in time for Christmas, they are retailing for $250 and include a sports game bundled in. You'll have to walk to the nearest video game store and pre-order one soon. This is probably the only way you'll receive one in time for its November 17th release date. Thank you for joining me. This is Tech with Tessier. While most college students were sleeping in on Saturday and subsequently preparing to enjoy the Villa No Fun nightlife, some of the students from the Philadelphia area enjoyed College Day on the Parkway. I'm Michael Tessier, standing in front of the Philadelphia Museum of Art, the organizer of the event. It coordinated museums and exhibits near Philadelphia's Ben Franklin Parkway for college students to attend for free. From 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., a slew of museums and other exhibits were open for free to any college student. These museums included the Franklin Institute, the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts, the Rodin, the UPenn Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology, the Eastern State Penitentiary, and where I'm standing, the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Also included later in the day was a free concert. It included such stellar acts as Fat Joe and Saves the Day, along with a slate of other local performers like R&B singer Tara Girl. About 2,500 students from the Philadelphia area and all over the world came to experience the museum and the exhibits. The Philadelphia Museum of Art provided free shuttles between all the sites to encourage traveling. And to reiterate the point, this was all for the low price of free $99. I'm Michael Tessier. Thanks for listening. It's a sad and gloomy day here for Villanovans and their families. Villanova University students walk around with their heads down. Their eyes are filled with tears. One of Villanova's very own students died today, killed by caffeine intoxication. Villanova student and news reporter Max Petrunia has passed away. This is Michael Tessier with a follow-up news report. Following his release from a rehabilitation clinic, Max Petrunia apparently overdosed on caffeine. He passed away at approximately 1 p.m. today. Family and friends are devastated and shocked. Villanova University President Peter Donahue gave some words of comfort, saying, quote, "Let us hope that Max's legacy keeps others from falling into his unfortunate vices." Student reactions are astounding. On an otherwise politically apathetic campus, Villanova University has come alive and rallied behind strong anti-caffeine causes. They have boycotted both Holy Grounds and the Bean coffee shops. They post signs reading, "Caffeine is a killer. I'll take milk, 2 sugars, hold the coffee, and I'll never max out with mocha latte." Though it is now at an unfortunate end, this tragic story of coffee and caffeine will percolate forever in the hearts of Villanovans. Michael Tessier, Villanova News. It's been a sad and tragic month for Villanova University. In the wake of the Max Petrunia slaying and his apparent caffeine overdose, more hardship. An outbreak of the bubonic plague is rapidly creating havoc on campus. The ancient disease appears to have returned and now festers itself in over half the university's population. It begins with a severe cough. Officials say the disease they've found is a new strain of the virus, one that resists conventional medical treatment. This has given rise to its name, the Villanova virus. The outbreak has been traced back to Lee McCarthy's Tuesday afternoon broadcast journalism class. All students were infected during their most recent meeting. All except for one person, Villanova junior Martha Castellina. She is suspected to have maliciously administered the disease to the class. She regularly has easy access to the earpiece and alcohol wipes each student uses. Officials suspect she secretly placed the deadly disease on the class listening device. Her classmates say it was an act of vengeance and love. One student says Martha was, quote, tired of her classmates harassing the man she secretly admired, Max Petrunia, end quote. She is now held by Radnor Township Police for investigation. Villanova University is quarantined and disease management personnel are on the scene. Michael Tessier, Villanova News.